not sure how this works. Hello? Um, Alright, so hey y'all, happy Thursday. This is the first time I'm doing this kind of function. I'm not sure if you see me. Um, uh, so, uh, oh, I don't know how this works. Okay. Um, okay, so I'm not sure if you see me. Okay, I guess you don't until I end this. This is the first, but yeah, I'm doing this kind of function. This is the first time I'm doing this, something like this. On Facebook Live, on Zoom, it's much easier. So, yeah, if you are watching this live right now, then hashtag live. If you're on the replay, then hashtag replay and tell me where you are watching from as well. Um, yeah, or drop a hashtag here in the chat so I know you're tuning in. So today we're breaking down something that's been confusing and frustrating for so many of you, right? You've been doing more cardio, working out harder, showing up consistently, but your weight won't budge, your belly is still there, you're not toning up, and honestly, you're tired of wondering what's going wrong. But it is not just you. This happens to a lot of women, especially if they're over 35, especially if they're in perimenopause, going through menopause, or dealing with PCOS or something else, right? And I'm going to show you exactly why this happens. Yes, okay. Huh. And what you can, so I'm going to show you exactly why this happens and what you can do about it without wrecking your hormones, metabolism, and energy. So, if you haven't met me before, I'm Coach Pam. To those who are new or, yeah, haven't seen me around in a while. So, yeah, so I'm a weight loss. This is a group dedicated for women over 35 and actually anyone who wants to lose and sustain their weight so they can gain confidence, boost energy, and reduce their stress while still being able to eat the foods they love, right? But even if your goal is not weight loss at the moment, I can help with that, whether it's to be healthier, be more consistent in your fitness and health journey, eat better, gain strength, gain muscle mass, improve your cardio, and so on. And maybe not bodybuilding at the moment, but you get the gist, right? So I credit this group because of my own weight loss journey because I have yo-yo dieted for years and I was dieting all the time, right? And then when I entered the world of fitness and health, I developed a mild form of orthorexia, which is an unhealthy obsession with healthy and clean eating. So that means only super healthy and clean foods were on my mind 24/7. When I discovered how to make small tweaks that created big changes, everything changed, right? It was like magic. Poof. So I not only lost 15 kilograms or 33 pounds, but I also sustained it for, let's say it's been 4 years already. And so I want to help women over 35 do the same. Because like, yes, I can help women who are not over 35 yet, but usually when they're over 35, they're going to perimenopause, they're going to menopause. They've been struggling for longer, right? Compared to the ones who are below 30, they still, oh, I got a long life to live. You know, I still want to do a lot of trial and error. I'm not going to listen to Pam, so. And this is why I want to help you lose and maintain your weight and regain your health back without any restrictions or doing excessive exercising and a bunch of cardio by still being able to eat the foods you love and enjoy your weekends so you can have a social life. So, let me guess. You're working out more than ever, right? Okay, I don't know, where is this? Okay, let's say you're working out more than ever. Doing HIIT. Tell me if this is you. You're working out more than ever. Maybe doing a bunch of boot camps, fitness classes, spinning, even HIIT classes. But your body is not changing. Your energy's tanked, and the scale, it's not really moving. It's up and down, right? You've been told, just move more, eat less, push harder. But your body is not responding. And it feels like something is broken. So familiar? That was me, right? I was running, doing HIIT, barely resting, and still couldn't lose fat. I was one of those people that used to believe like doing more is better, right? And I had like, and one of my clients, I also had a client, she came to me in the exact same spot. She was in perimenopause, doing Orange Theory 5 times a week, a bunch of fitness classes with no structure, yet no results. And she hasn't sold a single pound in months. Well, it did, and it goes like up and down, and she doesn't know what's is wrong. She told me, I feel like I'm doing everything right, but nothing is changing. And yeah, I felt that myself because I used to be in her place, right? So, what changed everything? So what changed everything for both of us was learning about cardio zones. Have you ever heard about that? Specifically, what kind of cardio actually burns fat and which kind keeps you stuck? So it wasn't about doing more. It was about doing the right kind of movement for our bodies, our hormones, and our goals. So that's when everything changed, right? And that's what I'm teaching you today. Because chances are you're doing cardio in a way that's overstressing your body, burning you out, and not telling your metabolism to burn fat. So let's fix that. So, cardio. What it really is. Cardio is any type of movement that keeps your heart rate up and uses oxygen to fuel your body, right? You call it aerobic workout. It can look like dancing, walking, swimming, even housework, right? But for fat loss, it's not about doing more cardio, it's about doing the right kind. Because the wrong kind, it tells your body to hold on to fat, stay stressed, and survive. And the right kind, it says burn fat, feel good, and let go. Yeah. So, the 5 heart rate zones. So there are 5 cardio zones, and each one has a different effect, right? Zone 1, it feels like it's super chill. It's what's happening is it's like recovery or recovery after your workout or warm up before your workout, right? Zone 2 is steady but can talk. It's easy to talk. It's fat burning and it builds endurance. Zone 3 is slightly breathy, right? It's in this way it uses more carbs and improves fitness. Zone 4 is it's breathless. It's high stress and anaerobic, right? And zone 5 is max effort. Only for elite athletes only. Maybe like what do you call that? Short distance running. Is that what's it called? Sprinting? Yeah, I'm not sure. Elite athletes only. It's very intense, right? Most women over 35 live in zone 4 hell. Always pushing, always panting, always stressed. And it's keeping them stuck. This is where, I'll say this is where HIIT is, right? Not zone 5. This is where HIIT more is in, HIIT, high intensity interval training, right? So, why is zone 2 the queen? Basically, zone 2 is your fat loss bestie. It burns fat as your primary that Zone 2 is your fat loss bestie, right? It burns fat as your primary fuel. It doesn't spike cortisol and it rebuilds your metabolism and boosts energy instead of draining it. Whether you're in perimenopause, menopause, dealing with PCOS, or something else, Zone 2 works the best with your hormones, not against them. It's low stress, long term, and widely effective. And the best part, you can still talk while doing it. You'll feel energized, not wrecked at all. So, what are some zone 2 examples? That part of Zumba where you're grooving, not jumping. So the less intensity part. Brisk walks. Like you can talk but heart rate's elevated. Cycling or swimming at a steady pace, not competitively, right? Light jog or light treadmill walk. and dancing in your kitchen. Seriously, that still counts. And rowing or elliptical at a chill pace, not like insanely, right? Because you don't need to suffer to lose fat. You just need to be consistent and in the right zone. So, why HIIT isn't always your best friend, basically, which is zone 4. Yeah. HIIT isn't bad, but too much of it is, right? Especially for women over 35, especially if you have PCOS, and you're also going to perimenopause, menopause, and so on, right? So too much HIIT equals high inflammation, higher cortisol, slower recovery, and stalled fat loss. And if you're not sleeping well, not eating enough, or feeling run down, HIIT is not your friend. Instead, try 2 to 4 strength training sessions a week. Yep. And if you don't currently do 4 times a week, that's fine. Start at 2 and slowly increase over time, right? And do 3 to 5 zone 2 cardio sessions a week, right? And zone 2 cardio basically can be walking after eating too. So it kind of counts, but maybe it's a bit less intense because you just ate. You don't want to be like, oh, like panting and stuff. It should be more chill after eating. But yeah, do zone 2 cardio 3 to 5 times a week. And then 1 optional HIIT workout a week if your recovery is solid. If you cannot do HIIT, that's totally fine. I'll say HIIT is not really needed. It's more for maintaining fat loss. It's not really for fat loss. Yeah. And this is how you burn fat without burning out. And I'll say always make sure to get 7 to 10k steps a day. And if you don't currently hit like 7 or 10k, then slowly increase like weekly or bi-weekly, right? So, yeah, basically, it's not about doing more. It's about working smarter, about doing it right, right? Zone 2 helps you burn fat without burning out. If you're putting comments in there, I can't see it until I end the live. So you've been told to always, go harder, sweat more, push through, but that approach doesn't work for women over 35 because your body's not a machine. It's a rhythm, a cycle, a system, and zone 2 meets you exactly where you are. It's powerful, hormone friendly, and sustainable, and it works. You don't want to spike your stress hormone up, right? So if you're done guessing, tired of random cardio, and want a fat loss plan tailored to your body, hormones, and life, and you want to be able to lose 10 pounds while eating the foods you love on a step-by-step basis, then DM me the word zone, and I'll send you something to help you get started. And what did I say here? Or drop a heart and I'll send you a tool to check your zone as well. And if you want to know if your cardio is in the right zone, unless you're a fitness instructor and not trying to drop fat, then that's fine. Because there's a few fitness instructors here. Basically drop a heart below and I'll send you a free tool to track it. Or we can even chat one-on-one. But yeah, so also know how to lose 10 pounds while eating the foods you love on a step-by-step basis. Comment how or shoot me over a message. Alright, that's it for now and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye! I don't know if I can see myself here.